Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ravi Daily on this Wednesday afternoon, especially before Wednesday afternoon in was here in Los Angeles, and I'm your host David Solomon. Now my co-host Marcus, he just left me a voicemail, which he just told me he will go eat his dinner. So Marcus, he's eating maybe again. Yeah. Marcus is eating his dinner right now as we're doing what we gave it. So Marcus, he will join us. He will probably join us right after he eat. Yeah, I can't even say eat. Yeah, wait a second. Marcus will probably join us after he eat his dinner. Which Marcus he's eating his dinner right now as we're doing what we give. There we go. See, I finally got the words out of my mouth. Eat. Michigan. Marcus will go eat his dinner as we're doing why we give it. All right. Bill. Bill. No. Bill. Oh, Bill. Bill. You're crazy. I mean, Bill. You're unbelievable. You always unbelievable in the chat. Oh, Marcus. Marcus. Oh my gosh. I just called Bill Marcus. Bill, Bill, you just heard that? You just heard that, Bill? I just called you Marcus. I tried to say Bill, but I just called you Marcus. Good Lord. Sorry, Bill. I meant Bill, not Marcus. Yeah. I don't know how that happened. No, I'm not Marcus. I'm Bill. All right, Bill. All right, Marcus. Marcus podcast. You know what? I'm gonna put in the chat, Bill. Marcus podcast. Hi, hey Ricky. Ricky's in the chat. Hi, boy. Hi, bro. Bill. Bill, you're a wild one in the chat, with you, Bill. Sometimes I like to say, Bill, go with Bill. But Bill, you can stay in the chat if you want, if you want to. Bill podcast, no Bill. Bill, it's Gary's podcast, okay? Bill, it's Gary's podcast. It's with Friday, me and Michelle. My people call us Michelle. We go to interview Zoe Foster. She's an animal rights activist. And she's a big time vegan. Speaking, I'm a big time vegan as well. Speaking, Ricky as well. Speaking, me and Ricky, we became vegan when Kevin Hart used to have a restaurant called Hart's House in Monrovia. Again, Kevin Hart decided to close down the restaurant, like I think last year, and overall, I miss eating vegan food at his restaurant. But I think I think he's probably sticking to his roots in Philly, especially guys where he was born and raised. So I think he's probably sticking to Hart's House and Philadelphia. But at the same time, Hart, I got a message. I got a message for you. Maybe I'll say on my podcast on Friday. So, Kevin, bring hopefully one day, no, hopefully someday you bring back Hart's House and Memorial, so I could eat, so me and Ricky could continue to eat your vegan food in Memorial. So Kevin, if you're watching, I mean Kevin, if you let's see what we gonna say, if if you see this, all right, Kevin, if you see this and watch this at the same time, hopefully someday you bring back Hart's House and Memorial Street here in Los Angeles, or maybe built one here in Downey or Commerce, so that way me and Ricky could eat. I mean, so me and Ricky could continue to eat your heart house if you decide to build one in Commerce or Downey, or maybe bring it back to Memorial. So, Kevin, hopefully someday you bring back Hart's House in Memorial, or just build one here Downey or Commerce. All right, Kevin, that's my message to you. I'll probably say it on my Gamer's podcast on Friday with my guest show. All right. By the way, speaking of Gamer's podcast, we will do the preview episode 37 with yes, maybe check if this is episode 37. Give me 1 second, folks. Yes, this will be episode 37 of Friday with my guest Zoe Foster. Like I just said, she will be on my podcast on Friday as a guest. I will put her on the hot seat, and at the same time, we can talk about how she became an animal rights activist. Also, we can talk about a little vegan. Also, we can talk about as well. Let's see. Like I'll give you a few. The fun questions I have for show is like Ricky Drew they will do the pre with me. They will do the preview with me. Especially they will both read the questions and they will pretend to be so. With the fun questions I will have for show for Friday is question six. What do you love? What do you love the most about animals, especially goats? And and the last question will be what's your favorite music and what was like attending Taylor Swift the Eras Tour Night 2? And here's why I wrote down those questions because as I always do my research, sometimes I like to go on Instagram and see the followers we see like what's their how I say what's their careers or their fan. I mean, I'm not gonna say fans. We just say their hobbies, especially their favorite music, and that's why sometimes I go on Instagram and do my research and find on what fan are there. I mean, their hobbies, especially what's their fan. I mean, how let's just say what's um what's their favorite sports, music, and you get and whatnot. So you get the rest. So that's why like I went to Soul's Instagram and that's where I found like she's a huge Taylor Swift fan and also that's where I saw photos she posted or maybe I think it was a video when she was hanging out with the ghosts. So that's why I wrote down those questions, especially the fun questions for sure. Especially I'm gonna ask her about the goats, and then I'm gonna ask her about Taylor Swift on Friday when me and Michelle and my favorite person James Campbell when we will record the 37th episode of Friday at 2 o'clock. When my guest Soul, especially like I just said, I'm gonna put Soul on the hot seat and I'm gonna ask her those questions. So we we will record the episode right in Last Radio, and then I'm gonna drop the full episode exclusively on my YouTube Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern. Only exclusive on my YouTube. So make sure you keep it locked to my YouTube on Saturday morning when I drop the full episode. Especially maybe Michelle, maybe she might A or maybe if she has time after the podcast, maybe we both A at the same time. Let's see. But I will drop the full episode 37 of Greatest Podcast, the greatest podcast ever, Saturday morning exclusively on my YouTube. So make sure make sure you keep it locked to my YouTube. Especially I will set up on Friday night after Michelle sends me the egg. Again, I'll set up again Saturday. The episode drops. All right, got that? Good. All right. Maybe do this last. Maybe write down this last question because as you can see, I just get English cards for show. Especially I'm gonna ask her these questions Friday on my podcast. But so far I read down like two topics and let's see. Right now, let's see. I get Amber rights for topic one, the topic two begin, and then the fifth question tell us about anonymous for the voices while speaking for the animals yourself as a being and work on the sixth question. Fun questions for show. Sixth question. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Let's see. The sixth question. What do you love the most about animals, especially goats? And now I'm gonna do the I'm right on the last question again. Ricky Drew gave it to will help me do the preview as we get what pretend to be so. And also we can talk about David, the singer, David who was arrested last week. We brought you media markets. We brought you the breaking news here live game when the news was breaking, and especially as you know, David he was in court on Monday. Especially pleading not guilty against his specific charges. Especially David Nick Hartman, and then we have you developments of David Spaghetti. He's in the same LA jail with Nick Reiner Spaghetti TMZ. They just broke a story about an hour ago. All right, maybe write down the last question again. Ricky Joe David Joe will do the podcast preview with me. The podcast preview with me in minutes. So maybe write down the last question again. We will get started. Davis podcast. All right. I remember right down the set of the I'm gonna put last last question. Last question. I'm gonna put last question. Last questions for show. Alright. Hey Marcus Sherman. Hey Marcus Sherman. Hey. Glad to see you in the chat. Hope you're well. I'm doing well, Marcus Sherman. I'm pumped. I'm pumped for Friday for Davis podcast. I'm gonna have my guest Zoe Foster. I'm a rights activist. Especially she's a big time vegan. As me as well. Especially I just said. Especially I became a vegan when Kevin Hart used to have his restaurant Hart's House in Mamoy, especially here in Los Angeles. And hopefully someday Kevin could bring back his restaurant Memorial, or maybe build one here at Downey or Commerce. Especially I believe like next to Downey, especially I believe like next to Commerce. All right, last question. What is your favorite movie? Marcus, you talk to be you talk to do the mocking podcast, and I'm your guest, and you're your host. I like that, Marcus. I like when you're geeky. I like when you're like, hey, pretending you interview me. I'm your guest, and you're the host. All right. Last question. What is your favorite movie? Marcus Schumann. That's a good question. Hmm. Man, let me think about it. I might have to set the nose. I might have to say, hmm. Man, what's my favorite movie? Man, man, Marcus Schumann, you put me in a spot. Hmm. There's so many great movies I love. I'm not gonna say Toy Story. I'm not gonna say Toy Story Part One because um, I love that movie so much, especially Woody, Buzz Lightyear. I think I have it somewhere here in the south, and I grew up watching a movie. Great movie, yeah. Toy Story is a great movie, Marcus. I grew up watching that movie, especially when I was a little kid, especially when I was in elementary school. I will always watch that movie. Especially, my teachers they will always put Toy Story, and I watched it multiple times. And Toy Story, I would say by far is my favorite movie. Especially they're making another. I mean, they're make. I'm not gonna say they're making another Toy Story, but there will be another Toy Story movie. I think later this year, and I think we spoke about that live. Yes, we spoke about that live game. Huh? Maybe check Google. I want to make sure. Toy Story 5. Toy Story 5 will be in theaters June 19th. So Toy Story 5 will hit the theaters in June 19th. So in 2 months. 2 months. Toy Story 5. I'm gonna put this. Toy Story 5 will hit theaters. Will hit theaters in June. Maybe go back before I forget. Toy Story 5, June 19th. And Gears June 19th. All right. I'm all right. Toy Story 5 will hit the gears in June 19th. So Toy Story 5 is my Toy Story 5. I'm not gonna say Toy Story 5 is my favorite movie and it hasn't hit the gears yet. Let me say again. Toy Story is my favorite movie of all time. Especially I love that movie so much. Alright, what was that? Oh yeah, the last question. Last question for Joe, alright. Let's see. Question 6, question 7. Question 7. What 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 your I'm writing this down before we can give you do the preview the podcast preview with me. Again, we can talk about David and Nick Reiner later. All right, maybe go this real quick. What's your what your what your favorite favorite music music and what what was 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 hey McKinsey sent me my girl. I, I'm a big fan of her species. She was sometimes she always post hot content on her IG. Hey now, all right. Anywho, what was that? See, I got distracted by my girl McKinsey. Let's see. What your favorite music and what was like like attending 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 Taylor Swift Taylor Taylor Swift the Eras tour night 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 two two. All right, there we go. Let's see there. All right, what your favorite? What's that sound? What the heck's that sound? Did you hear that, everyone? You hear that sound? I don't know what sound was that. What the heck? Something's going on, bro. Going on. I don't know what's going on either, but I'm hearing like a weird sound. Maybe it's the fire department. All right, all right. Just work on the last question. What your favorite music and what was like attending Taylor Swift at Aristotle Night 2? All right, so everyone, I just worked out the questions on my English card. Especially, I'm set for Friday. Especially the fifth and sixth question and the last question. So, all right, so let's do the preview. Let's do the Gamers Podcast episode 37 preview with my favorite kids. Ricky Jerk gave you the best cards of Gamers Podcast, especially they were a piece of shit yesterday, and everyone loved them, including my gals Dawn, Stephanie, Danielle, especially for Frosty, Lars, and Elvira gave love Ricky Jerk gave you, especially also my girl, I forgot her name. Piece of shit gave love Ricky Jerk gave you. Alright. Alright, Ricky Jerk gave you. Let's do the preview. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Jr. Hi everyone, this is Ricky Jr. Yay! Hi Ricky. Hi Marcus Zuma. Let's see. Yay! Alright, Marcus Zuma just asked, when did you first meet Ricky Jr. That's a good question. Marcus Zuma, David, you want to answer that? Or should I answer that? I'll answer that. Let's see. When did I first met Ricky Jr. Hmm. Hmm. When did I first meet you, Ricky Jr.? I would say years ago, which I can't remember. I can't remember what was the first year you met me, Gabby, but you first met me in Montebello, especially when you used to live 1401 Espanol Avenue, and that's where you first met me, especially my brother Ricky Jr. Yes, David first met me and David Jr. In Montebello, especially that's how we first met. And at the same time, I had a girlfriend. I had a girlfriend named uh I had a girlfriend what was her name? Sally. No, Sally was Gary Jr's girlfriend. Yes, Sally was my girlfriend, and I miss her a lot. Ricky, what was your girlfriend? I forgot. I forgot what was my girlfriend, but she was beautiful. I miss her too. Hee hee. And guys, that's how we first met. That's how David first met us. We first met in Montebello, especially 4201 before we moved to Bill Gardens. Yay! Yes, we first met David in Montebello, especially before we moved to Bill Gardens. Yay! All right, let's see. How how old were you, David? When I first met Ricky Joe David Joe, or you asking like how old am I? Is it, I see the tongue twister, a gigantic words in my mouth. All right. All right, boys. We still got the podcast preview. It's for our guest show. She will be on the show Friday with our people coach Michelle and our finance producer James Campbell. Let's see. Yes, when you first met Ricky Joe Gavinger. Let's see. I first met them. I forgot what year, but I first met these two when I used to live in Montebello. With if you live if you live in LA, especially I was born and raised in this people city. I first Montebello. Montebello is like 5 minutes away from Bell Gardens. Especially if you live if especially I live like on the five freeway. I mean I live very close to the five freeway, and Montebello and Bell Gardens they meet on the five freeway. But the year I can't remember. I can't remember what year, but I think it was maybe 5 years ago when I first met Ricky Gergivizer and Montebello. And since then, Ricky Gergivizer they become big stars of Gavis podcast, especially here at Why We Gave It. Very cool. We'd love to learn more about Why We Gave It. All right. Yes, Marcus. So we Google podcast pre because we've been yapping for 20 minutes. So we Google podcast pre because you all came to see Gavis podcast episode 37 pre because tomorrow me and Marcus, we will not be here because I will be at a gallery show, especially my brother Ricky, he will have his gallery show, and I will record the blog. I will do a gallery show blog, and then I'm gonna upload to YouTube. So that's why nobody gave it tomorrow, especially nobody gave it Friday, especially my class, Ricky's class, and then a podcast on Friday. So no, me and Marcus, we will not do what I gave it tomorrow or Friday. So you will see us next Monday. I mean, you will see us Monday. All right. I know, Marcus. I know. But again, I need to support my brother Ricky. He will have his gallery, so to speak. We will have a lot of guests. Especially my guest so on Friday, podcast. So I know. We will miss you tomorrow Friday, but the good news is we will be back on Monday. All right. Let's do the podcast for you. All right. Give it to you will do the first half, and Ricky you will finish the second half. So you will do Ricky you will do part two, and give you do part one. All right. So give it are you ready? Ready. All right. Here we go. So your first topic is animal rights, and your first question: how did you become an animal rights activist? Yes. Maybe scoring. Your first topic is animal rights, and your first question is how did you become an animal rights activist? All right, here we go. Oh, Ricky, sorry. Uh, what was the question, David? The first question is how did you become an animal rights activist? Okay, that's a good question. That's a good question, David. I first became an animal rights activist 10 years ago when I saw animals be treated very badly, and I could scan the cows, especially especially I need to do something, and that's where I decided became an amorous activist. Especially I need to stand up for animals, especially pets, and they need my help, and that's where I step in, and I decide to fight for animals. Especially I decide to join a group, and I could stand, especially animals be punished, and that's where I decided to become an activist, and fight for animals, especially a lot of animals are suffering, especially in the shelters, and I decided to to um, fight for animals, as well help animals were need the most, and that's why I decided to become an animal rights activist. I agree. I agree. So especially a lot of animals, especially sometimes when I see in the news, animals are being treated horribly. Especially it's not cool. What could do it to the animals. All right. Your second question so is, what inspired you to fight for animals? All right, give you what inspired me to fight for animals? Well, I was inspired by my friend, um, David. It's okay if I can make up a name. Yes, yes, David. You can make up a name. I was inspired by my friend Tom. My friend Tom reached out to me. It's he liked how he liked my work, and he told me, so we need to protect animals, because the animals, people are throwing them in the trash. People are throwing him in the trash, and at the same time, people are disrespecting the dogs and the cats, and we need to do something, and that's where he inspired me, because I was inspired, especially how good work he does for the animals, and at the same time, he Tom, he's a great fighter for animals. Especially he loves pets. I mean, he loves animals like me. Especially he has a dog, and I have a dog and a cat. And at the same time, we couldn't take any more. We could take it anymore, and we decided to go to the streets, and fight for the animals. Especially we every day we need to get the word out. Especially animals getting us more than ever. I agree. So especially animals getting us. Especially I have a dog named Oreo, and Oreo he's a great dog, and Oreo sometimes he needs me where he needs the most. All right. Your second topic show is vegan, and your third question is, can you tell us when did you graduate from the University of South Carolina, University of California, Santa Barbara, with the Masters of Education in 2023? All right, maybe your what was the question again, David? The third question is, can you tell us when you graduate from the University of California, Santa Barbara, with the Masters of Education in 2023? Like I said, it was a great moment. Speaking, my family was scared. My family was scared. Especially I couldn't believe. Especially with Sabu Sama. I um Sabu Sabu Gres Sama. Um, Anyway, what was the question again? All right, I'll repeat the question. Can you tell us when you graduate from the University of California, Santa Barbara, with the Masters of Education in 2023? When I graduated from the University of California, Santa Barbara in 2023, it was a big moment for me. Especially my whole family was scared. Especially I couldn't believe, especially when I walked with my camera gown, especially with my diploma, and it was a surreal moment. Especially I finally got my master's degree. Especially I worked so hard. Especially I took the classes. My counselors recommend me, and it was an awesome moment, because graduated from the University of California, Santa Barbara, in 2023. Was go down one of the greatest moments of my life. Especially it's a great school, and I will always be a alumni of the University of California, Santa Barbara, because uh, the professors are great, like here at Pacific College, and the people are so nice, and if anyone wants to start their careers, I recommend the University of California, Santa Barbara, or here PCC. So PCC PCC and the University of California, Santa Barbara is a great school, and I love my time there, and I love it so much. Go University of California, Santa Barbara! Yay! Yay! All right, let's see. Montezuma, he loves the previous support of my podcast. I say, Arturo, I want to your live video. Thank you, Arturo. Thank you, Arturo. Especially, thank you for watching. Especially, I'm glad you're here for live gave it. I'm glad you're here for live gave it. Let's see. Montezuma, are there any mean teachers? Oh, that's a good question, Montezuma. That's a great question. There were some mean teachers, especially I had this one mean teacher who was so mean to me, especially when I took his class. The teacher want me to do a lot of homework, and I said I can't do all this homework, especially when it's due like Monday or Friday or Wednesday. I couldn't do it. I could do it. I can't do it. I can't do it, teacher. David, can I make up another name, sir? Go ahead. When I took Mr. Bill's class, Bill want me to push the limit. I mean, Bill was pushing me to the limit, and I said, Bill, I can't do it. I can't do all this homework, all these essays at the same time, especially the quizzes. I can't do it. It's so much, and I went to my counselor. I told the counselor, counselor, I'm failing. I'm failing in class, and do I drop out the class? And the counselor told me, you want so you need just drop out the class because you're not getting past the class, and you're engaged you're failing. So I dropped the class, and I told my professor, Bill, I will drop your class because I can't do all this work. It's too hard. Especially I'm failing, and I can't do it. So I informed him, and I dropped out Bill's class at University of Santa Barbara. I mean University of California, Santa Barbara 2020 before I graduated. Wow, wow, wow. So I can't believe you took so many. I can't believe Bill was pushing to the limits. We want to do all this homework, all these essays, all the quiz. Man, that's too much. Bill, why did you push my girl so to the limit? Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. You're a bad professor. Hey, you. By the way, I got my pen. I put the pen right next to my ear. All right. What was that? Okay. Your fourth question so is, can you tell us? Wait. Yes. Your fourth question so is, can you tell us your bigger life for the animals, and how get started? Oh, wait, let's give it you. That's another. Sorry, folks. Hang on, maybe get water. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Give it you. Let me repeat the question. Can you tell can you tell us your bigger life for the animals, and how get it started? That's a great question, David. That's a great question, David. How I all start from my new bigger life? Well, I decided to eat bigger food, especially when I first started eating bigger food. Um, I decided, you know what, I need to support the animals, especially when it comes to bigger, and at the same time, when I saw animals are being abused, I decided to tell my friends do. We need to do something, especially we need to support animals, and especially we need to bring vegan into it. And at the same time, yeah, we hit the streets. We went to Germany. We went to Brazil. We went to go get the word out, and people love how we ask them, and at the same time, people they love our work, and especially they say we love your vegan work, and at the same time, people they're big fan of our group, especially Boys Swiss for let's see, sorry folks, Gaby, where is it? Gaby, where is it? Boys Swiss, anonymous for the Boys Swiss. Yes, when people get a big fan of our work, especially anonymous from the Boys Swiss, and they love our work so much, especially they love how we talk vegan, especially for animals, and overall this is why I became a vegan, especially people they love how we talk vegan, especially supporting animals at the same time. I agree with you. I mean, I agree. So especially I'm also a vegan. Especially I first became a vegan. Well, like I told you when I first met you, PCC in a parking lot. Especially when I first became a vegan. Especially when I first started eating Kevin Hart's restaurant, Heart House in Mamoya, and I will say this right now. I have a message to Kevin if he's watching this podcast. Kevin, hopefully someday you bring back Hart's House and Memorial, especially when you close down your restaurant. I was sad. I was like, no, Kevin, no, why did you close down your restaurant? Why? I love your vegan food so much. It's been my brother Ricky. Hoping you bring back someday and Memorial or Belt One and Downey or Commerce, so I could continue to go to your restaurant. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. Now it's time for fun questions for so by the way, Marcus just comments me. He just finished stinger. He just finished his stinger. So I'm gonna call him back after. By the way, my Yankees just beat the Red Sox 4-1. Yes, Yankees. My Yankees win. By the way, the Red Sox they suck. Sorry, Red Sox fans. Sorry, Red Sox fans. Your team is struggling right now. All right. Hang on, folks. Give me 1 second. All right, hang on. Let me ask Marcus. Let me ask Marcus call. He's still call. All right, Marcus. Marcus, we're doing a preview for my podcast. I'll first speaking I'm gonna have my guest Zoe and Ricky Joe, Gabby Joe. They're doing a preview while you're eating your dinner. By the way, everyone, Marcus is here. Marcus, say hi, Marcus. Hi, buddy. Sorry, I missed your call because like I just said, me and Gabby Joe, Ricky Joe, we're doing a Gaby's podcast preview right now. Says when you were eating your dinner, so we decide because we decide to do the preview without you. Marcus is right. Why, Gabby? Why you decide to do? Why you decide to do without me for Gaby's podcast preview? Come on, Gabby, what's wrong with you? It's okay. It's all right. All right, Marcus. We almost finished. We just need two more questions, and David Jerry he get the first half. Is Ricky Jerry he would do he would do part two. He would do the last question. All right, Ricky Jerry, are you ready? Yes, all right, all right, Ricky Jerry. Here we go. All right, everyone. Time for fun questions for so the last questions on Gary's podcast. All right. So, are you ready? Wait, Ricky Jerry. Yes, I'm ready. No, not you, dog. You will not be on my podcast Friday, okay? Stop it. Stop it, dog. My neighbor's dog is barking like always. No, you're not being my podcast of Friday, okay? All right, maybe, can I do this? Can I do this last questions real quick? Because Marcus is here. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Dog. My name is. Come on. Let me finish, all right? I almost finished with the preview. Okay. I hear you. All right. I know you're excited for my podcast, okay? I know. You love my podcast? Gabe's podcast, the greatest podcast ever. You've been watching my episodes on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate you, neighbor dog. I appreciate you. I appreciate you're a big fan of my podcast. All right, I'm gonna drop the I'm gonna drop the 37th episode when my guest show on Saturday morning 8 a.m. exclusive on my YouTube. All right, so watch my podcast on Saturday morning. All right, Ricky Jerry. All right, your 6 questions. I mean, ah, Mimic again because I got get stricken by my neighbor dog. All right, all right. So time for fun questions for show. Time for the last question here on Gabe's podcast. All right, your 6 question show is what do you love the most about animals, especially goats? All right, Ricky Jerry. All right. Let's see. Can you repeat the question again? All right, I'll repeat the question. What what do you love the most about animals, especially ghosts? Okay, what I love about animals, especially ghosts, is animals. They're beautiful. They're kind. And question, Marcus.
Okay.
That everyone first time Marcus sneezed on why we gave it. It will probably will not be the last. You need tissue, Marcus.
No,
Marcus sneeze again.
but
You Marcus sneeze again, Marcus.
um,
But you, all right, Marcus. If you have to sneeze again, just mute yourself. All right. So that way. We don't have to hear your achoo again. What we just heard minutes ago. Right here. All right. We will get water real quick. All right, Ricky, you want? I'll repeat the question again. Your 6 question show is what do you love the most about animals, especially goats? What I love animals, especially ghosts, is animals. They're so beautiful. They're so kind. Especially I love dogs. I love cats. Especially I also love horses, and at the same time I also love goats. Especially when I saw the goats like a couple weeks ago, I fell in love with the ghosts. Especially the ghosts they were doing. Hey. Okay, not that sound. Not that sound. Really, what kind of sound? What kind of sound was that? I was trying to do a goat sound. Like that was terrible. Sorry, one. I apologize. I apologize if you just hear a different sound, not a goat. And you, what. When I saw the ghost, I felt in love again, especially the ghosts. I said to myself, "Wow, these ghosts are so beautiful." Especially, I love the ghosts so much. Especially they were happy to see me, and the goats. I love it so much. So I love the goats, especially animals too, because they're beautiful. Killing the goats, yay! Because I also love animals too, especially my dog Oreo. Especially one time I wrote. I mean, one time when I was a little kid, when I went to the park in Montebello, I hopped in a horse, and I was like, I was like tying a horse. Hey, horse, don't drop me, don't drop me. And when I was in a horse, especially while like jump, I mean like hopping, um, I I I had a blast. I had a blast. Especially the horse took me around like for a lap, and I had a blast. So I love horses, dogs, also cats and horses. But I never seen a goat. Maybe something. All right, your last question. So time for the last question. Time for the last question here on Gator's podcast, everyone. All right, Ricky Jerry. Your last question is number 7. What what your favorite music, and what was like attending Taylor Swift at Eras Tour Night 2. I oh, give me zero. Sorry, give me zero. Ricky zero. I gotta say, I'm a huge. Sorry, I hate when you always want when you talk. Go ahead, Ricky zero. I gotta say, when I attended Taylor Swift's Eras Tour Night 2, I had so much fun. I had so much fun because I was singing. I was singing to my lungs. It's really I said Taylor, Taylor, and at the same time, a lot of switches show up. It's really I saw what's his name from the Chiefs, Travis Kelsey. Yes, I saw Travis Kelsey. It's really, I couldn't believe it. I said, wow, Travis Kelsey is here with Taylor Swift, and the Swift is a go wild. It's really, I had a blast. It's really Taylor, she hit the high notes, and Taylor, she delivered a awesome show here in LA at the farm, and I had a blast. Especially, I almost watched my boys, and I'm a huge Swift because I love Taylor Swift's music. I love her songs, and Taylor Swift, she's a great artist, and I'm a huge fan of hers. Also, I'm a huge fan of Camila Cabello, Sabrina Carpenter, and Carol G. So I love Carol G's performance when she's performing at Coachella on Sunday night, and I love it so much. I'm a huge fan of Taylor Swift, and especially Carol G, Sabrina Carpenter, and Taylor. She's my favorite artist. I love it, Taylor Swift. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, Ricky Chair. Ricky Chair. Yay. All right. So,
I'm not Ricky Jr. I'm not Ricky Jr.
oh, Ricky Chair. You saw Marcus? Ricky Chair just blew a kiss to Taylor Swift. Oh, God. Marcus, you're swinging too?
No, are you?
Not really.
Neither.
All right. I want to thank you for stopping by here on Gabe's podcast. It's been give this was a blast. We had a lot of fun, and 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 thank you for stopping by on the show. Hey, Tom. Thank you, David. Thank you for being your guest on David's podcast. This was so much fun, and I enjoy our conversation with you and Michelle. It's really greatest podcast ever. Thank you for having me, David. Especially, I love it so much, and I'm a huge fan of your podcast. Thank you, so thank you for becoming a fan of my podcast, and everyone. As I always say on my podcast every Friday, especially during the spring, everyone, I want to thank you for watching David's podcast, and we will see you next Friday. It's be my career center counselor Army. She will be stopping by. She will be my next guest next Friday, and I will also put her on the hot seat. And everyone, have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you next Friday. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. All right, Marcus. Well, what did you think of Ricky Gervais' pretending lightweight? So and how and so John did it.
These are next guys. So,
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Marcus. Everyone, let's give a round of applause. Let's give a round of applause for Ricky Gervais for previewing Games Podcast episode 37 for Friday. This will be our guest. So she will be on the hot seat. She will be on the hot seat, and I'm excited. Especially, I can't wait to talk to her, especially with my beautiful coach Michelle and my vice president James Campbell. Can't wait for Friday. It should be a fun one, like I did with Angela, my Giovanna, including my boy Dylan, and all the guests we had so far. We had a great time with our guests. Especially, we got more to go. All right, Marcus.
yes.
I'm gonna put away my questions so I don't forget on Friday. So Marcus, take over for 30 seconds.
All right, folks. Right now, folks, it's our time. Dodgers gonna put the poll. Giants or Dodgers gonna win today. But Lakers won last night. Lakers won yesterday. Lakers won big yesterday.
You want to go Paul Marcus?
My Lakers won big yesterday.
Lakers get one over the Rockets. They're up 2 games to none.
Yep. My kid lost. My kid lost. My kids lost.
Yeah, your Kings lost to Colorado last night overtime.
And then too.
Yeah, you guys just lost to who you guys just lost, Marcus?
To the Giants.
Yeah, you guys just lost to the Giants last night.
So you what? But tonight it's the whole story.
Right.
We're gonna take care of it tonight.
Yeah, you will take care of it tonight.
Oh yeah.
Marcus, should we do a Lakers poll, Dodgers poll, NFL draft poll? Oh wait, we were done NFL draft poll. What
We did.
what poll you want to do? Lakers, Dodgers. What do you say, Marcus? Dodgers. All right. Maybe go to NBA playoffs because last time I checked, the Pistons were winning and the Pistons grew up big over the Orlando Magic in a full court with 5 minutes left. Game 3 on ESPN. And ESPN the forecast. All right, Marcus. You say who will win? Dodgers and Giants.
Yes.
All right. Who will win? Who will win? Who will win tonight? Who will win tonight? Dodgers or Giants? Dodgers or Giants? All right. Everyone about to drop the poll. Who will win tonight? Dodgers or Giants? Or Giants? So I'm about to drop the poll right now. All right, everyone. I just dropped the poll. The poll is who will win tonight? Dodgers or Giants? And the Dodgers right now, 100% of people are picking the Dodgers over the Giants. Dodgers.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Marcus, we have a new fan. We have a new fan in the chat. We have Joy welcome to the chat. Welcome to Why We Gave It. If this is your first time watching Why We Gave It, I'm your host, Gabe Sauer, and this is my co-host, Marcus. And hello, I'm assuming you're a huge Dodger fan, especially. I'm also a big Dodger fan, especially Marcus. Also, I'm a big Yankees fan, especially my Yankees just beat the rest of. Oh wait, I forgot to send a tweet. I'm AI. You're AI. You're whoa, Marcus. We got an AI in the chat.
Chat.
All right. Oh, maybe tweet the Yankees, especially the Yankees just speak a Red Sox. Give me 1 second, folks. Bear with me. Again, we will get to David, especially using the same LA jail with Nick Reiner. All right. Well, take it away, John Stirring. All right. The Yankees win. All right.
What score?
Yankees, we beat the Red Sox 4-1.
4-1.
The Red Sox go scoring. The Red Sox they haven't been the same since when the Red Sox won last World Series 2004. All right. Hi. How are you today? I'm doing well, George Webb. I'm doing very well. Marcus, how are you doing?
Look great. So it's Wednesday. Tell me update. I'm doing great.
All right, Marcus. Marcus, before we get to David in the same LA jail with Nick Reiner, Sylvester Rivers family just released a statement, and I'm gonna read you from TMZ because today her concert was released by the Department of Medical Examiner. So I'm gonna read you what TMC just wrote because it just came out like half an hour ago while we're doing what we. All right. Celeste Rivas family says they're devastated by the jury released autopsy findings and confirmed they won't attend upcoming hearing for David, who's been charged with murder. The Rivas Hernandez family, through their attorney, tells TMZ they're suffering profound emotional pain after reviewing the report of for into their daughter's killing, describing the detail as horrible and gruesome. They're now asking for privacy and understanding and patience as they process the tragedy. The family also says Sylveste's parents, Jesus and Mercedes, will not attend David's hearing scheduled for Thursday, which is tomorrow. We broke the story that Wasatch County Medical Center had actually determined Sylveste's cause and manner of death months ago, back on December 9th, but the findings were kept under wraps through a court or security hold request by LAP during investigation. Now that the info is public, LA County ME Dr. Ori Yukuro, I apologize if I butcher your name. If your last name, Oge, is for the TMZ. You can have a follow him on the site. This is from the LAcounty.org. Yukio emphasized transparency is critical. It's not just for accountability, but to help communities and understand and prevent future tragedies. While the TMZ also had Davis Musha. Let's see, the ME reports immediate ruled Sylveste's death a homicide caused by multiple penetrating injuries from unspecified objects. As we reported, authorities arrested David last week. He's now been charged with Sylveste's murder. All right, now we will tell you the same jail David is at. He's in the same LA County jail with Nick Reiner. As you know, Nick is still jail. Especially what he did to his parents, especially Ron and Michelle, especially both of the stories are very sad. Let's see, where is it? Harvey, where's the story? Oh wait, we also have more. Oh wait, it's Ceres Rivers, the medical examiner service of Tasha Rivers, while we speak on the unfortunate delay. Let's see. I'll read this too again. I'm gonna read the Nick and David story. The Wasatch County Medical Examiner is speaking out about being mauled for months and the Celeste Rivers murder case. TMZ has learned. The ME says Celeste's cause and manner of death was determined way back in December 9th, but the information was made public on Wednesday because there was prior court order intended by the LAPD have been preventing them from releasing their findings. In his statement, Dr. Orbit Cubio says, after 7 months, I am grateful this information can now be released not only to the public, but also to the Green family, including loss. It is unfortunate they had to wait this long to learn about what happened to their daughter. Let's see, maybe keep reading because I need to go quit reading. Let's see, where is it? The transparency of the information contained our findings and reports is essential for empowering the community to make informed changes to effectively reduce fear and allowing the community to take informed action. He added, making the department's information publicly available is not just about accountability, but it's also social justice and prevention. The ME adds, by encouraging access to this information, restrain our ability to learn, to act, and ability to prevent the next tragic loss of life. I want to extend my gratitude to our partner agencies for taking the necessary step for failing in order with the court to make this disclosure possible. As we told you back in November, counsel went to the judge and got security hold on the information regarding Celeste's death. As LAP continued to investigate, again the MDA put out a statement saying they wanted full transparency and were questioning the proposed advancement of security holds. Cops arrested. Okay, yeah. Cops arrested about a week ago. Speaking with volume breaking news. Here, why we gave it again. The MD determined Celeste murder manner of death as homicide, and her cause of death is as revocable, pertaining injuries caused by unspecified objects. All right, now let's get to the David and Nick. It's for TMZ. They broke a story like 3 hours ago, so I'm gonna read what TMZ wrote. David and Nick Reiner are sharing a roof over their heads. Over their heads. Teams are working, not me. And you, I'm a lawyer. You're welcome, Hart. Um, they lock in the same Los Angeles County Jail. The singer, who is charged with murdering 14-year-old Celeste Rivas, has been transferred to Twin Towers Correctional Facility in downtown Los Angeles. In downtown Los Angeles, according to online records. Our law enforcement sources tell us David was transferred there because authorities want him under better supervision because he's a celebrity inmate at the center of a high-profile case. We're told David has been placed in misgrade suggesting he's not. I want to make this very clear. He is not on suicide watch, according to law enforcement sources who confirmed to TMZ. Nick has been at the Twin Towers since last December as he awaits trial for the double murders of his parents Rob and Michelle. David is being held without bail and he's pleading not guilty to the charges against him. All right, Marcus, what's your thoughts as the Hawker is present in my house, around my house? Marcus, you hear the Hawker?
Yeah.
All right. Marcus, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on everything I just read you, especially David is currently in the same LA County jail with Rob Reiner in downtown Los Angeles. What's your thoughts, Marcus? And by the way, Marcus, just because especially last Monday, I mean, last Monday we apologize especially you got the case was funny, but overall, I'll say again, this is a sad case, a sad story. It's really this is a serious case. All right, Marcus, what's your thoughts?
Well, I'll take it serious too. It's a serious case, and he's in the same jail place as what's called it.
Ron Meyer.
Powers. It's like crazy, but it is what it is. And he's looking out anytime soon.
No, yeah, I agree with you, Marcus. David, he will not get out of jail anytime soon. Especially, he's facing a serious charges. Especially, his case is gruesome. Especially when I read the details from TMZ, especially if you were watching TMZ live, it's more live on YouTube like I did while I was eating my lunch. You saw Harvey, Derek, and Charles and the whole TMZ team. They were breaking a story. Especially Harvey, he was like typing the details while before republishing on TMZ and Harvey Charles and everyone on TMZ. They were working hard, especially get had the details, and then they broke it as they were doing TMZ live on YouTube. Live on YouTube, especially you never know when breaking news happens. Especially while I watch TMZ live, especially everyone else, especially on live on YouTube. So if you want to see how Harvey and TMZ breaks news on TMZ Live, just watch TMZ Live on YouTube tomorrow, and you never know when breaking news will happen.
That's
All
true.
right, all right. So Marcus, so updating a poll, who will win tonight? So far, 67% of people are picking the Dodgers, while the Giants, 33% of people are picking the Giants. So Marcus, the Dodgers, they will win the poll, and Dodgers. According to 67% of people, they're picking the Dodgers over the Giants. So hoping the Dodgers win tonight, and the Dodgers they will win the poll. All right, everyone. Poll is closed. Poll is closed, everyone. All right, Marcus. Marcus, should we do a Ginger poll or should we do maybe another Lakers poll? What do you say, Marcus?
Simple.
You want to do a Ginger poll?
Uh-huh.
All right, maybe go check what my mom is cooking. Marcus,
All right, folks.
take over for 1 minute.
All right. As I say this, folks. It's my day. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's Wednesday today, and we're just good day today. Good day today. Good day. And this is the case. That case, sad story. The case is going on. Like, get out of here. Like, get last kid left from prison without parole. And yeah.
All right, Marcus. Marcus, what were you talking about?
David.
David, yeah, good singers. But this case is very sad, and my prayers are with Sylvester. I can't imagine what they go through. Especially their game. I mean, hopefully get justice for Celeste. This whole story is just very sad.
It's very sad. I'm not a big crying.
No, don't think cry, money, because this case is very serious. All right, so Marcus,
Yes.
but Marcus, I'm gonna post a dinner poll. So I'm gonna pull. Let's see what I will have, what I will have for dinner, what I will have for dinner. Let's see, Marcus, how you spell enchiladas?
I don't know.
Everyone, everyone in the chat, does anyone know how to spell enchiladas? I need your help to spell enchiladas. How you spell enchiladas, chat? I need your help right now. I need your help. How you spell enchiladas? I might have enchiladas for dinner tonight. I need your help. How you spell enchiladas? Let's see. Maybe that's sorry. Wake up, Marcus. Maybe that's sorry. Maybe that's sorry. How you spell enchiladas? Enchiladas. Enchiladas. Oh, there we go. I got it. Finally. All right, Marcus. Sorry. Sorry, help me how to spell enchiladas. All right. N. Oh, shoot. Enchiladas. All right. Everyone, let's see. What I will have for dinner? Enchiladas, or I will put sandwich. Sandwich. Oops, I misspelled sandwich. Go! Sandwich. All right. So everyone, I'm about to drop the dinner poll. What I will have for dinner? Enchiladas or sandwich? All right, everyone. I just dropped the dinner poll right now. All right, everyone. I just dropped the dinner poll, and the dinner poll is what I will have for dinner: enchiladas or sandwich. So I will get everyone. I will get everyone. I will get everyone 10 minutes to vote the poll, and then I'm gonna close the dinner poll. All right, Marcus, which bring Bulldog to it.
All right.
Give me 1 second, Maurice. Maybe put it back in the corner. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, forgot. Barney. Hi, Marcus. Barney.
Um.
Tony. Hi, Marcus.
Yeah.
Hi, Marcus. Finer. Fire.
Um, uh,
All right, here comes Bulldog. Hi everyone. Hi Marcus. Bulldog here.
um,
Bulldog. And clip. Hi Marcus. Clip.
um,
Bill. Get out here, Bill. Get out here, Bill.
okay,
Marcus. Bill. Say hi to you in the chat.
bro.
Get out here, Bill. Get out here. Bill's taking over in the chat. Up the wheel, Bill. Up the wheel. Get out here, Bill. Get out here. Hi, yeah. Got Bill. Got Bill. Let's get cause trouble. Up the wheel, Bill. Up the wheel. Bill. Get out here, Bill. Get out here, Bill. Get out here. Hi, yeah. Got Bill's running around in the chat. Hi, yeah. Bill is running wild.
Yes,
Oh, by the way, Marcus.
uh,
I forgot one more game. I forgot to read one more game. Speaking the WBA. Yeah. The let me sing it. The WNBA. The WNBA. They announced their schedule. Speaking as arranged on Yahoo Sports. Chris Kowick. Chris, I apologize if I butchered your last name. The WNBA announced they will broadcast 216 games across the networks and streaming service, which I'll give you some of it. ESPN and Disney, they will broadcast 30 total games, including ABC will broadcast the 2026 WNBA All-Star Game. A total of 17 games will air on ESPN, including Women's Sports Sunday slot, which begins 2:21, and ABC will air 13 games, including the All-Star Game, including with the opening week of Double on May 9th. That will feature Indiana Fever versus Guys Wings and the Las Vegas Aces and the Phoenix Mercury, while Series and Paramount Series will broadcast primetime coverage for 8 games this year, including the network will broadcast 20 games across CBS, Television Network, and Paramount Plus. Series will kick off with Double on May 23 with the Chicago Sky and the Minnesota Lynx at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and then afterwards, the Aces will take on the Sparks at 5 o'clock Pacific time, prime time, and Ion. They will broadcast the most WB games this season, total of 50 regular season games on air on the network. Queen, yes, sometimes and when you noise when you talk. Anywho, it could Friday Night Doubleheaders is part of the new Spotlight series by the network that promises the WBA will be front and center of Friday nights. Amazon Prime Video will broadcast 31 games on Amazon Prime Video this season, including 30 regular season games, including a 17th game of the WBA Commissioners Cup will take place June 30, and NBC Peacock. Yes, the WBA is coming back to NBC. In 2026, the network will air 7 games in 2026, all set on Sunday, including the fall game will be on Peacock. Will broadcast 12 Monday matchups. Yes, I would say Monday night. Including Peacock, however, will screen 3 weekend games, including if you're looking for the WBA finals, every single game will be screened on Peacock and air on NBC on USA Network. Speaking of USA Network, they will broadcast 48 total games, the second highest total, along with the networks of streamers. USA Network coverage of the WBA will usually take place Wednesday or Monday nights. And finally, NBA TV will broadcast 15 WNBA games in 2026. The first, which will feature the Portland Fire versus the Sky on May 9th, and the final game of the regular season, NBA TV will feature Toronto Tempo taking on the Connecticut Sun. All right, so you get the rest. So the WNBA will have big time games this year. I can't wait. I'm gonna be tuning in. All right, you scared? You scared again, Marcus?
Clear.
All right, Marcus, are you a huge WNBA fan, or you don't watch the WNBA?
I like to I like the Sparks in the New York City.
Marcus, do you think the Sparks and the Liberty will do well this season?
Oh yeah,
Marcus, have you ever been to a WNBA game in your life?
no,
You never been to a WNBA game?
never.
I also never been to a WNBA game in my life. Maybe someday if I get tickets, or maybe someone could help me to get tickets to a LA Sparks game.
Yeah, okay, cool.
All right, let's see. Marcus, so far 100% of people are voting. I'm gonna have enchiladas for dinner, which I might have enchiladas for dinner. It's about to be 7 o'clock, and my dinner time is fast approaching. Especially
Shit.
everyone. Reminder: me and Marcus, we will not be here and Friday because tomorrow I will be at Ricky's Scary Show. Especially we will have a lot of guests. Especially a lot of people will be coming, including Ricky here, Gavy here. There will also be like a Gary Show. Maybe Barney, but Friday will be here too. And it starts at 5 o'clock to 8 p.m. at the art gallery, especially at the Boom Gallery, something like that in PCC. And tomorrow Ricky will have his second Gary Show prime time during the NFL draft. Yes, we will go head to head with the NFL draft. But at the same time, speaking of the NFL draft, I will keep an eye on my phone, especially Fernando Mendoza and all the other picks that will be announced tomorrow during the NFL draft. Yes, everyone, the NFL draft starts tomorrow. 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN, ABC, and NFL
Yes.
Network. Especially it will continue Friday and Saturday. Saturday morning, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., I believe, yes. 9 a.m. to 4 on ESPN, ABC, and NFL Network. The NFL draft is almost here, everyone. Marcus,
Yes.
do you think Fernando Mendoza will be drafted by the Raiders tomorrow night in the NFL draft?
Yes.
I think so too, Marcus. I think so too. I think Fernando Mendoza, who won a national championship for Indiana, the Hoosiers. I think he will be selected by the Raiders, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders somehow don't take it. But we will wait to see what will happen in the NFL draft tomorrow night, especially round one. Especially it will continue Friday, Friday, Saturday. All right, Marcus
All
Zuma.
right.
Why does Ricky say Bill? Well, I go into that. Thank you, Marcus. That's a good question. That's a good question, Marcus. I'm gonna tell you why does Ricky keep saying Bill? We used to have a table named Bill. Again, my dad he threw Bill in the trash. Especially Bill, he was our table. So that's why Ricky keeps saying Bill in the chat because Bill, we used to have Tabor. It's because Bill, he used to be our Tabor before Bulldog and Clip pretty much replaced Bill. It's because Bulldog Clip gave replaced Bill. Thank
Yes.
you, David. Thank you, Marcus.
Yes.
So
I
when
agree.
we thank you, Marcus. We replaced Bill. We replaced Bill when we gave his dad threw him in the trash. Oh Bill. So that's why Rick keeps saying Bill in the chat because Bill used to be our Tabor. Heck, David. Bill used to be our Tabor before I came. So that's why Ricky keeps saying Bill in the chat because Bill used to be our Tabor and Bill is no longer with us. Bill he's a heaven. So I hope that answers your question, Marcus Zuma. Oh, I understand now. Thanks, David, for explaining. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Marcus, because Bill, he used to live with us, but like I just said, my dad he got Bill and threw him in the trash. Oh, Bill, yeah, Bill. That's why you see Ricky keep name dropping Bill because Bill used to be our favorite. All right, so Marcus, so far, 100% of people, 100% of people are born. I mean, yeah. Let me say again. 100% of people, 100% of people, 100% of people are. God, how I say it? 100% of people say I will have ETS for dinner over sandwich. So everyone, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna have for dinner. So I'm gonna coach the poll. All right, everyone, I'm gonna have enchiladas. I will have enchiladas for dinner because I was just asking my mom. I just told my mom what she will cook for dinner, and she told me, "Well, you know the answer, duh, enchiladas." So I will have enchiladas for dinner. So by the way, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry right now. It's 7 o'clock. So Marcus, I think it's time to wrap it up. Live gave it
Yes,
speedy. So I could cook my enchiladas, and everyone, I'm gonna go
yeah,
eat enchiladas. And reminder, me and Marcus, we will not be here tomorrow or Friday because I will be at the gallery show. I'm gonna do the blog. And I'm gonna upload on my YouTube again Friday. No why because I'm gonna be in class. It's be Ricky too. And Marcus will be at his class tomorrow night. And Friday, it's be I'm gonna do the podcast on Friday when my guest show, including my people coach myself. Again, I'm gonna drop the full episode 37 of Gary's podcast Saturday morning, exclusively 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern, only on my YouTube, especially my co-host, my people coach myself. Maybe she will edit on Friday, maybe after my podcast, or maybe Friday night, or maybe I might help her. So let's see again. Hopefully, I'll drop the full episode Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern, exclusively on my YouTube. So Marcus, have a good night. You too, Marcus. You too, Marcus Zuma. You too, Marcus Zuma. You too, Marcus Zuma. Have a good night, and we will see you again. Have a good weekend, Marcus Zuma. Have a good weekend, Marcus. Have a good weekend, Marcus. Have a good weekend, everyone. We will talk to you again. Have a good weekend, everyone. Have a good weekend, Marcus. And we will talk to you again. Have a good weekend, everyone. Tony. Have a good weekend, Marcus. Have a good weekend, Ricky. Have a good weekend, Marcus. We will talk to you again. Have a good weekend, everyone. We will talk to Monday on why we gave it, especially remember and why we gave it tomorrow or Friday because David Ricky will be at the gallery show, especially Marcus will have his class, and Friday David Ricky will be in class, especially David will do the podcast at 2 o'clock. So we will talk to Monday. All right, bye everyone. Bye everyone. Bye everyone.
right.
Marcus, wake up.
Man.
I heard you were just snoring. Everyone, did you get Marcus was snoring or was Marcus Fitz snoring? Marcus, should we do a poll for that? Marcus, we're gonna have time to do your snoring poll.
All right.
David, I would say Marcus, he was snoring. He was snoring, David. Marcus was snoring. Marcus, David, your Ricky sir said you were snoring.
Okay, I'm snoring. Okay.
You get one, Marcus. Marcus, do it one more time.
I was not okay. I'm sorry.
Marcus, you look at Joyce not hearing the chat, or Joy would say, I knew it. I knew Marcus was snoring.
Joy.
Joy, we miss you. We miss you, Joy. We miss you in the chat. Hopefully we see you Monday. Joy, have a good weekend. All right. All right, everyone. All right, everyone. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. We will talk to you Monday. Have a good weekend, Marcus. Have a good weekend, Ricky. Have a good weekend, Marcus. Have a good weekend, everyone. We'll talk to you Monday. Yay. Have a good weekend, everyone. We will see you in a podcast. Yeah, we will see you in a podcast. On Friday, again, we'll talk the full episode Saturday morning on Gaming Soon 2. Yay! Gaming's podcast. The greatest podcast ever. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. We'll say goodbye, and everyone, have a good weekend. Have a good weekend, Marcus. Have a good weekend, Marcus. We'll talk to you Monday. Bye, everyone. Have a good weekend. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you Monday. Why we gave it. Have a good weekend, everyone. Marcus, did you just sneeze again?
No.
All right. We miss you, Joy. Yeah, we miss you, Joy. We miss you in the chat. All right, Marcus. Time to say goodbye. Marcus, have a good weekend and have a good class of Girls Day Friday. Marcus, you also got class on Friday. Friday, right?
In the morning, yeah, in the morning.
10 a.m., right? Your acting class.
Yeah.
All right, Marcus. Have fun at class, and I'll talk to you Monday. And have a good weekend. Everyone, have a good weekend. We will see you Monday. And I'll see you on the podcast on Friday. As we will talk it. Hopefully, I'll talk a full episode with my guest show Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern. Exclusive on my YouTube. And everyone, have a good night. Enjoy the info draft, and we will talk to you Monday. Bye, everyone. We're out of here.
Bye, buddy.
By the way, Marcus, we've been live for an hour 25 minutes, almost 1 hour 30 minutes, Marcus.
That's good.
All right, everyone. Bye, everyone. Have a good weekend. We've talked to you Monday. We're out of here. We're signing out.
Just